Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I wanted to talk a little bit about brake controllers. And so we have a couple different trailers. We have our 25-foot gooseneck, we have a 14-foot dump trailer, and then a friend of mine keeps an 18-foot car trailer on my property that I use sometimes as well. So all of which have electric brakes. Pretty frequently I lend out my trailer to friends and family. And typically, in fact, I don't know of any other friend or family that's got a brake controller on their truck. Electric brakes are kind of important to utilize, especially when my lightest trailer is probably that car trailer and probably 3,000 empty. The dump trailer is like 4,200 empty, 4,400 empty. I was trying to look at a way that I could get a device that could go with the trailer anytime I loaned it out that had a brake controller. And so I found this Echo Mobile brake controller. And so we're kind of gonna open it up and see what this is all about. We paid about $240 for this. We just went with Amazon. You can get anything within probably 2 days with Amazon in most places. This actually came next day. So you get a little troubleshooting guide, and you kind of have a card of blinkers. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that down. But so this is basically the device. It's basically a long 7-pin with Bluetooth capability. So this goes in the truck, and then your trailer wiring goes into here. And it looks like it came with a strap, probably to retain it. Looks like it goes right through here. So I'm just gonna set this in here, like so. Yeah, so that's basically how it works. It plugs into the 7-pin on the truck, and then your wiring goes here, and then basically in between here, it controls your brakes. And it's got a smartphone app for Android and Apple. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the QR code here with my mobile phone camera. And so the it's called Echo Smart Control. Is what the app is called. Echo Smart Control looks just like that. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. Echo Smart Control, it's an orange icon. One thing I like about this is actually proportionating a brake controller. So kind of as the more braking force you apply to the pedal, the more brakes you get on the trailer. I find that pretty important. Also, I don't like brake controllers that you cannot manually engage. You know, that's the only way you can fix a trailer sway situation. If the trailer is swaying, the only way you're going to gain control over that trailer really is to reach and engage the brakes on the trailer, not on the truck. And what that does is it slows the trailer down and basically pulls the truck, and that action actually straightens the trailer. So it's very important that you're able to engage your trailer brakes independently of your truck brakes. On the smartphone app, you have a little button that looks like this. It's an orange circle, and you press it with your thumb and it engages the brakes. We're going to go ahead and turn on Bluetooth. It uses Bluetooth. I'm going to go ahead and take you to the back of the truck, and then I'll keep on plugging away on this. We've got the app here ready to go. So what we're going to do is now Dodge is upside down. Actually, I take that back. GM is upside down, so that's right side up. There is a light on it. It's flashing blue right now. That's probably syncing mode. And so we're going to go ahead and go in the app and click Get Started and accept the terms of service. And we're going to scan for the devices that found it. We're going to click it to connect. We're going to pair to it. It's asking for a pair code. I'm going to go look and see if that was on the instruction sheet. Okay, so on this thing that had all the indicator lights, there's a pair code on the back. So you'll want to make sure you keep access to this. Keep it maybe in the truck. So I inserted that pin code. It's been successfully paired. So now I have a connection, and you can make your own profiles and stuff. You can do your sensitivity, which is how quickly the brakes engage from the pedal, and then max output, that's basically your gain. And cool thing here, you can actually turn the vehicle hazard lights on, which is that's pretty cool. You can hold this down to apply the brakes, so that's pretty sweet. So we're gonna go hook this up. that we're hooked up here. And we should be working. I'm gonna go, we're gonna go hop in the vehicle and take a quick spin. But it looks like it's pretty simple to set up. So I think that the install, I mean, you couldn't get simpler than an install with that. I have a little bit of worry about, you know, what will happen. Like that does extend the 7-pin a lot, and so I wonder how much stress that will put on the vehicle's 7-pin connector. But I think overall it'll be okay. It really shouldn't create much stress because you shouldn't be really pulling and binding on that. I think overall that it'll be pretty okay. I like that you can. I like that it's a proportional brake controller. I like that it was easy. I like that it was, you know, that it's Bluetooth. I like that it's something that I can keep with whatever trailer I loan out. And that keeps everyone from having to wire up a brake controller. Now, I mean, if you have your own trailer or you predominantly tow, then you know, perhaps you can find something probably cheaper that's wired, but it's not really necessary. I mean, this thing didn't really break the bank. Like I said, it was $245 or so on Amazon and shipped next day. So I think that overall, I think that's a pretty good value. Another thing is like the fact that you can click and engage the brakes. I've helped a couple people install brake controllers, and there's a lot of brake controllers out there, let's just say, where you cannot engage the brakes manually. And if you get in a situation of a trailer that's swaying, the only real way to pull that trailer straight is to not engage the brakes on the truck and engage the brakes only on the trailer, and that'll slow the trailer down, right? And use the fact that it's dragging the truck will make a situation where it pulls the trailer straight, and that is huge. And you can do that on my Duramax, but a couple other people that have brake controllers that I know, aftermarket ones, you can't do that. So the fact that this app allows you to press the button, it's pretty convenient. The only thing I don't like about it is, let's say you had like a dedicated button. You know, that button's always there, you can always reach down and press it. If you've got, you know, music or something running on your phone, or mapping for GPS running on your phone, then you might have to scroll over to the app. And so the only downside is maybe that button is not right there when you need it, as a physical button would be. But I think that if you kind of, as a general rule, leave the app open, then it's no different than having a physical button. But if you don't leave the app open, then I could see how, you know, an emergency situation, you can't really take your hand off the wheel, or shouldn't really take your hand off the wheel to scroll your phone, you know, in a 30-second or less emergency situation of a trailer sway. That's definitely one thing that would be a negative. But I think for the ease of use, and in my situation, I wanted something that I could, you know, let go with my trailers, so that I didn't have to worry about you know, people being able to slow the trailer down. And so in this situation, having something like that extended 7-pin with a Bluetooth app that anyone can download on their phone, I mean, almost everyone has a smartphone these days, you know, and it's Android and Apple, that doesn't matter. And so being able to do that, I think is I think for $240 it totally fit the bill. Obviously I have my own brake controller on the Duramax, so not really a situation where I really need it in my own main vehicle. If I did need something in my main vehicle, I probably would just wire something to have something with the, you know, with the trailer, so that when someone loans it, when someone borrows it, they have brakes. I think that's a huge value. We're almost back home. We just kind of did a big loop. I can feel the brakes working, and they're working well. So I think that overall, I mean, you know, 10 out of 10 stars. You know, maybe minus a half a star for the fact that there's no physical button. But how could you get a physical button in the Bluetooth? You know, so that's why I don't really want to say 9 stars. I think install is easy, and I think that there's it definitely has a lot of value. especially if you lend trailers out, you know, to friends and family. We'll go ahead and wrap this video up. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Definitely like and subscribe, and we'll continue bringing more videos of things we do on the farm. Thanks.